Welcome back, everyone, to a really nice Saturday morning. It's coming up on 9 o'clock. The gates are starting to open and people should start coming in. So guys, I did pick some stuff up during the week. Let me show you the stuff that I just picked up. Alright guys, here's the stuff. As you can see, we got some pretty amazing PS1 RPGs right here. This isn't everything that I got. This is probably the best stuff out of the group. We've got a copy of Joe and Mac 2. Unfortunately, it's got the damn video stickers on it. We got Magic Sword. We have got Phalanx. I'm not even sure how to say it. I know it's a shooter. It's complete in box. Complete in box copy of Super Mario RPG, and a complete in box copy of Lagoon. Well, guys, it's 11:45. We are sitting at $4.91. One of our big sales was from this morning. First thing, right after we opened up, a gentleman came in. You will recognize him if you watch Video Game Sellers with Scott. It was Evan with his mom from Canada. They call him the Canadian guys. He came in and spent like $250 on Super Nintendo games. Most of that stuff I got in the last 2 weeks, all the premium Super Nintendo stuff, went out the door. It ended up being, like I said, $250, so I gave him a 10% discount to give him a little bit of a deal. Really nice to see him come in. I can't remember the other gentleman's name. I don't know if it was Evan or the other gentleman that came in, but I know it was the Canadian guys that came in. Some of the other stuff that we have sold, we've sold Final Fantasy VII for the PS1, that immaculate condition copy I got yesterday. Went out the door first thing. I sold Castlevania Dawn of Sorrows for the DS, a loose copy. Sold Quake for the N64. We sold a couple of original Xbox games. We then sold Borderlands 2 and the wireless network adapter. It was our normal gentleman who comes in and has sold us tons of Xbox 360 and PS3 stuff, and he's also traded in a lot of game systems to us after he's bought them a few weeks before. He brought some in from where he was, I guess where he lives, his neighborhood. A girl had about 8 to 10 GameCube games. She traded those in, and with that money she was able to get the wireless adapter and the Borderlands 2 for the 360. We also sold Midnight Club LA Edition for the PS3. We actually sold our 360 system with a Xbox. It was an original Xbox game, the Grand Theft Auto Collection. They also bought that, made sure that it was compatible with the 360. And we sold a PS3 controller with 3 PS3 games. So guys, once things start picking up again, I will let you know. Alright guys, it's coming up on 1:30. We are sitting at 6:20. Another amazing weekend for us. So far, some of the stuff we sold 3 N64 games. One of them was Quest 64. The other 2 were wrestling games. We sold 9 comics. We sold a 20 gig 360 hard drive. We sold 20 DVD cases. Really weren't looking into selling them, but somebody came by and needed some, so I sold them for like 50 cents a piece. We sold Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii, as well as Wii Play. And we sold Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the 360 as well. So guys, it is really turning into a great day. We did take in a few things. Like I said, we took in some GameCube games. And the kid that normally sells some stuff to us, he sold us that Wii Game Center. He brought Mario Party for the DS and a couple other games as well. We went ahead and took those in. Alright guys, it is 3 o'clock. We are sitting at $6.98. Not a bad Saturday for us so far. Some of the stuff we've sold, probably my favorite sale of the weekend so far, is we sold a copy of Flash Gordon for the Atari 2600. Love that game, as I've done a video for it and talked about it quite extensively in that video. We sold Transformers for the 360. We sold 5 Wii games. One of them was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. And we sold 2 Super Nintendo controllers. So guys, once things start selling, I'll let you know. Well guys, it's 4:20. We're getting the heck out of here. Some of the stuff we sold between 3 and 4 o'clock. We sold an Xbox 360 20 gig hard drive. That was the last one I had. We've had those things for a couple months, but they both sold the same day. You see a lot of that kind of repetition. It's kind of funny. We sold one of the comics for 99 cents. And the other thing we sold was remember the Genesis aftermarket system, the box one that I bought. I sold that today, and her husband bought like 2 Ace Combat games for the PS2 and one of the Call of Duty games. We had the last sale of the day was a gentleman that came in and bought maybe 3 to 4 PS2 games and a Wii game. It was like 20 bucks around there. Guys, we ended up at $7.78. That is our best, probably our second best day of all time, which is absolutely crazy. So guys, now stay tuned for Sunday. Welcome back guys to a really nice Sunday morning. It is about 11 o'clock. We're sitting at $44. Some of the stuff we have sold, we sold Assassin's Creed Rogue for the PS3. We sold Rogue Galaxy, a complete copy for the PS2. and we sold Murder Soul Suspect for the Xbox One. That game I actually got this week from my boss. He had some kids. He said the game was just a little too violent for them, so he just gave it to me, and it ended up selling on Sunday, which is really nice. Also, Mike from Riverview, the gentleman who has a game store over there, came in. We did a big trade. I gave him a Retron 5. He gave me basically 2 Atari 2600 systems complete and a Sega Genesis Model 1. I think he was about $12 short, so he threw in $12, and then he bought about $16 worth of stuff from me as well, which was really nice. We also took in a original blue Nintendo DS. Really nice. It looks great. It also has like a Nintendo's skin on it. The kid who has traded in tons of stuff from us, he also was the one that took the GameCube screen from me, and was able to actually get it working. I only got 10 bucks on it because I just could not test it, but he found all the cables for it and got it working, which was really cool. So guys, once things start picking up, I'll let you know. Well guys, it's 2 o'clock. We are sitting at 4:48. It has been a hell of a busy day today. We've taken like 25, 27 transactions so far. Some of the stuff that we've sold in that time, we sold Fallout 3 for the 360. We sold 10 Game Gear games. The gentleman brought in some really nice stuff. He only had to pay just a couple bucks extra. Some of the stuff was like the Twilight Princess for the Wii, Mario Party for the Wii. Some really, really good quality stuff. We also sold Mortal Kombat 3 and a Minister cart for the Genesis. We sold an NX64 system complete. Then the gentleman wanted an original Xbox. He only needed this system, so we sold him that, which is really nice. Those don't sell very often, but when they do, it's really nice to see them go out. We sold Call of Duty Ghosts Loose for the PS3, as well as GTA 4. We sold Mario Kart and Mario Party for the DS. Sold that Twilight Princess game. It lasted about an hour, then it went out. We sold a GameCube controller. We sold a PS2 system with a couple games. That gentleman, he brought in his original Xbox system. He was tired of it. He actually had bought it from us. He's a customer that we see from time to time, so I took all his games back in. We got a PS2 with about 5 or 6 games, and with a few bucks extra on top of that. We sold Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the 360, and we sold Sonic Generations for the 360. So guys, once things start picking up, I will let you know. Alright guys, before we leave, I thought a few people have asked me for a tour of the booth since we've done multiple changes to it, and some people have wanted to see some of the games that we've got. So here you go guys. Alright guys, it's coming up on 4:15. We ended up at 677 today. Another crazy, amazing weekend for us. So guys, stay tuned for the wrap-up. I'll go into more detail of what we sold between 3 and 4, or between 2 and 4, and give you the wrap-up of how well we did. Alright guys, here's the wrap-up portion of the video. We got out of there pretty quick at 4 o'clock today just so we could go and celebrate this amazing weekend that we've had. We went out to dinner. We hit our favorite Vietnamese restaurant pretty close to the flea market. Great food as always. So here's a few things that we sold. I'm going to hit the highlights between 3 and 4. I'm sorry, between 2 and 4. We sold a brand new Wii Motion Plus controller. We sold an NES system with an extra controller and a zapper. We sold 2 different PS3 games. They picked up Condemned 2 and South Park Stick of Truth. Then he turned around and bought 2 360 games. He bought Tomb Raider and a Transformers game. I think it was Fall of Cybertron. And then one of the guys that comes out there, it's not Thomas, but a guy he sells his stuff from time to time. I ended up selling 5 broken NES systems. I just wasn't able to get them working. You never know. I sold them to him pretty cheap just so we could recoup some of our money. If he does get them fixed, he said he may bring them back out and resell them to me. But if he can get them fixed, that's great, because we really don't have any Super Nintendo systems to sell out there right now. We only have the aftermarket ones, so it'd be nice to get some Super Nintendo systems back. So on Saturday we did 778. On Sunday we did 677 for a grand total of $1,455. We were $45 short of hitting $1,500, which would have been crazy, but I mean, still, this is definitely our best weekend yet. Seems like it just keeps getting better and better, guys. So thanks again for watching.